Hi everybody, this is Tijn from Amsterdam giving you an update. It's really nice and beautiful to know that so many people have found Time Bender, the book that I wrote a few years back. For many people, it turns out to be a book that reminds them of their original mission, you could say. It's my belief that we all came to this place with a certain goal or mission. And of course, we all forgot it once we landed on this planet, and that's, part of the game that's being played here. Once we land, we forget why we're here, what we set out to do. And I think Time Bender is a book that opens up our memory. It's probably nothing new, although a lot of people say, wow, this is amazing, but I already knew this, like deep down. It's like a wake-up call. And for me as well, the research that I did for Time Bender helped me to understand my personal mission better. Why did I come to this planet? What is the role that I want to play in this saga that is going on right now? And I think one of the main reasons why Time Bender is so successful is because it's very clear about the good and the bad, the light and the dark. I don't beat around the bush, but I try very hard in the book not to make them opposing forces, because the problem that we are experiencing and have been experiencing for such a long time is exactly that. It is that we are caught up in opposition, in duality. And if we keep on living from that perspective, we will never get out of the situation that we have been in for such a long time. Meaning victim, perpetrator, the good guys, the bad guys, the war on this, the war on that, etc., etc. We will never get out of it unless we look through the game. We understand what game is being played here. And when we do that, when we sort of step back in ourselves and we come to this silent space and we look at our own mind, at our own personality, we see this dynamic going on inside of us. And by stepping out of it and being able to smile at it, to really see it, we discharge it. It loses its grip. But something else happens as well, and I think that's why Time Bender is an interesting book, because in Time Bender there is also a character who is called Hidden Hand. And Hidden Hand is the devil himself, like a really vicious personality who deliberately organizes war, terror, famine, drought, you name it. But what becomes clear in the book is that actually this personality, this energy of darkness, of viciousness, has been invited by us in this realm to teach us our greatness. You know, when you look at movies, there's always the cowboy with the white hat and the cowboy with the black hat. And of course, we are all for the cowboy with the white hat, the good guy, right? But what we forget is that the bad guy, the antagonist, the guy who is constantly beating on the guy with the white hat, he or she is actually making him or her strong. It is because of the cowboy with the black hat that the cowboy with the white hat begins to understand his or her own greatness. He has to, because otherwise he just gets clobbered to death. Right? So the role of the antagonist of the dark is in fact something we should be really grateful for. And that, my dear friends, is the key. If we can come to a place where we understand the game and come to a place where we can be grateful for these negative forces, then we are out of the game. And if more people step out of the game because they see through the game, then a real shift can take place. And that, I think, is what is happening right now on planet Earth. We're just waiting for enough people who are waking up, as it is called, and seeing through the game and being able to smile at both opposites and be grateful for the cowboys with the black hats.